Behind the scenes at Tesla, something much bigger than anyone could have imagined is brewing. The accelerated expansion of the Texas Gigafactory, which nearly doubled its headcount by 2023, goes far beyond simply reflecting the company's natural growth. With more than 23,000 employees working discreetly, everything indicates this is a carefully planned strategic move to prepare for the launch of the highly anticipated Model 2. Although Elon Musk hasn't yet made an official announcement, the buzz in the industry is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. When a factory grows silently and rapidly, it's a sign that something important is about to happen. It's precisely this discretion that piques experts' curiosity. What could Tesla be hiding behind such well-guarded doors? The answer seems to lie in a bold price tag, $9,875. Against a backdrop of global inflation and rising raw material costs, this figure almost defies market logic. But Tesla has never followed conventional paths. Everything indicates that the company is about to launch a car that redefines the concept of affordable within the electric vehicle universe. It's not just about reducing prices, but about democratizing a technology that, until now, was out of reach for most. And the secret to enabling this aggressive price may lie in a component little known to the public, the axial flux motor. Lighter, more compact, and more efficient, it allows for cost savings without sacrificing performance. A combination capable of transforming the electric car from a restricted niche into a natural choice for millions of people around the world. The Model 2's impact, however, goes far beyond consumers' wallets. It could mark the beginning of a new era for electric mobility. While Tesla was previously seen as an aspirational brand, focused on high performance and high prices, it is now aiming directly at the heart of the global middle class. With this, it sends a clear message to competitors: adapt quickly or fall behind in a market that doesn't forgive slowness. It's no wonder that rumors about the Model 2 are keeping many industry executives awake at night. The bet is bold, but solid. Tesla isn't just launching a new car, it's revamping its entire production process to support this new phase. From automation within the Gigafactory to supplier logistics, everything is being adjusted to accommodate a truly global production volume. This is the big difference compared to past attempts at creating a mass-market electric car, the actual capacity for mass-market delivery. This isn't a prototype, nor a vague promise. It's a fully implemented plan, designed to ensure that global demand is met without setbacks. Texas plays a key role in this story. With tax incentives, ample available land, and growing infrastructure, the state proved to be the ideal location to make the project a reality. The choice wasn't random. It's directly linked to the goal of rapidly expanding Model 2 production, avoiding bureaucracy, and accelerating the arrival of millions of units on the streets. Another notable point is the shift in Tesla's own narrative. Previously, the focus was on cutting-edge technology and luxury performance. Now the emphasis is on affordability, efficiency, and global reach. This shift isn't just marketing, but rather a reflection of a profound transformation in the company's strategy. Tesla has understood that market dominance requires not only innovation, but also leadership in cost, scale, and social impact. The Model 2 is no longer just a product, it's becoming a symbol, a milestone that separates the era when electric cars were a privilege for the few from the new era, when anyone can consider replacing their combustion engine with something cleaner, more efficient, and more advanced. Everything indicates that 2026 will be remembered as a turning point. When that moment arrives, many will realize that Tesla was already several steps ahead. While the Model 2's price and bold proposition are eye-catching, the real secret behind this revolution lies under the hood, the engine that powers this transformation. Unlike most current electric vehicles, which use conventional electric motors, Tesla opted for a still largely unexplored solution, the axial flux motor. This decision is not only technical but also strategic, as it completely changes the vehicle's cost-performance ratio. Instead of sticking with traditional radial flux motors, Tesla decided to rewrite the rules and adopt a lighter, more compact, and highly efficient system. Instead of the standard cylindrical shape, the axial flux motor uses flat, pancake-like discs. This geometry allows for a drastic reduction in undercarriage space without sacrificing power. The gain goes beyond compactness. With this configuration, the active area responsible for generating torque increases significantly, resulting in more power without increasing the size or weight of the motor. Still using materials like copper and permanent magnets, Tesla optimized their use to minimize energy losses. The design also eliminates traditional components, such as long shafts and heavy frames, creating a simpler, more straightforward machine with fewer assembly steps. This means faster production, reduced parts and logistics costs, and greater ease of scaling manufacturing. The comparison can be made with the transition from a mechanical watch full of gears to a digital model. Less complexity, less chance of failure, and more industrial agility. Furthermore, the engine design allows it to be positioned closer to the wheels, better adjusting the car's center of gravity, a factor that directly influences stability, traction, and even design freedom. With a thickness ranging from 50 to 100 millimeters, the axial flux motor opens the door to rethinking the entire architecture of the Model 2. And the benefits aren't just visual. A lighter, lower-slung motor improves cornering balance, reduces the risk of rollover, and provides a firmer ride. For the driver, this translates into greater control in urban traffic and greater safety during quick maneuvers, all without increasing the vehicle's overall weight, essential for maintaining high energy efficiency. Another relevant technical point is heat dissipation. Conventional electric motors often overheat under high load. The axial flux motor, thanks to its flat design, distributes heat more evenly, avoiding thermal spikes. This protects internal components, reduces the need for complex cooling systems, and even lowers production costs. In practice, this means less maintenance, fewer moving parts, less mechanical friction, and longer motor life. For the customer, this represents long-term savings. For Tesla, it means less need for technical support, a win-win solution that reinforces the Model 2's positioning as the ideal electric car for the general public. By placing this motor at the center of its design, Tesla makes it clear that it's willing to challenge not only the competition, but also its own standards. Until now, its models have featured powerful but expensive motors. Now the brand is betting on a component that combines efficiency and affordability without sacrificing performance. The Model 2 isn't just another launch. It marks a new technical and strategic chapter, underpinned by one of the most promising innovations in modern electric mobility. The true difference is revealed when the innovative engine kicks in. At first glance, the numbers may seem modest, but the impact is enormous. While conventional radial flux electric motors convert about 92% to 94% of battery energy into motion, Tesla's axial flux motor achieves an impressive 96% to 98%. This difference may seem small on paper, but in practice, it translates into more range, something drivers feel both in their daily use and in their wallets. To illustrate, imagine a car designed to travel 300 miles. With this extra efficiency, it could travel up to 20 more miles without adding weight or replacing the battery. And best of all, this gain comes at no additional cost, the result of smarter design. It's like extracting a little more juice from the same fruit, and in this case, that extra drop could mean reaching your destination directly without needing to stop to recharge. Besides range, another highlight is instant torque. Thanks to a shorter magnetic path, the axial flux motor responds faster, making the Model 2's acceleration even more agile, especially at low speeds, where electric cars already have an advantage. This makes it ideal for urban traffic, with quick starts and smooth maneuvers. All this without increasing energy consumption, further reinforcing its efficiency proposition. Thermal control also deserves attention. Every electric car loses some energy as heat, but the flat disk motor distributes the temperature more evenly. With less heat generated, the battery suffers less wear, and the cooling system can operate more flexibly, increasing the unit's lifespan and reducing the need for corrective maintenance. Another benefit is energy regeneration during braking. The axial flux motor, with its more precise magnetic control, enhances the Model 2's regenerative system. When decelerating, more kinetic energy is converted into electricity and stored in the battery, increasing range and reducing wear on traditional brakes. Fewer pad changes, fewer visits to the shop, and greater savings in the end. This set of advantages creates a domino effect. The car runs longer, consumes less, brakes better, and requires less maintenance. All of this is driven by a single fundamental change: the engine. It's curious how a technical component, often overlooked by the average consumer, can be the element that separates an ordinary electric car from one that redefines the market. The axial flux engine is, in this case, the true heart of a revolution that many have yet to grasp. The technological leap it represents doesn't require consumers to understand engineering to realize the benefits. The Model 2 driving experience will be marked by faster responses, greater range, and an even more impressive level of silence. This type of engine reduces vibrations and noise, and the improvement is physically felt, even by those who can't technically explain what's happening. Tesla is betting on a rare combination here, an innovation that pleases engineers but also wins over everyday drivers. A balance between the invisible and the tangible, between technical and emotional appeal. That's why the Model 2 is so promising. It doesn't need spreadsheets to convince. Just a walk around the block is enough to realize there's something different and much better. This unique driving sensation is also directly linked to the new structural design enabled by the axial flux motor. Because it's thinner and lighter, Tesla was able to reduce the vehicle's height, bringing it closer to the ground. This simple change triggers a series of improvements: superior aerodynamics, reduced air resistance, and, of course, a sportier, more modern look. The Model 2, despite being an entry-level car, doesn't convey simplicity. On the contrary, it exudes presence and fluidity, even at low speeds. Efficiency also benefits from this lower profile. Industry data indicates that reducing a car's height by just 20 to 30 millimeters can generate a 5% to 7% gain in overall range. It's not magic, it's physics. With less aerodynamic drag, the car glides more easily, consuming less battery power. And most interestingly, this was achieved without larger batteries or radical structural changes, just by taking advantage of the space freed up by the more compact engine. The new design also directly influences the interior. Without the need to fit a bulky cylindrical engine between the axles, engineers were able to redesign the chassis more intelligently. The result is more usable space for passengers and luggage. The flat floor, for example, is no longer a luxury but a standard feature, improving rear seat comfort and opening up new interior configuration possibilities. In a compact car, every inch counts, and here it was made the most of. The gains go beyond interior space. The new weight distribution, made possible by the engine being closer to the ground and the extremities, provides a refined balance. This translates into greater stability in corners, better response to sudden changes in direction, and a more precise ride, with a lightness and control that surprises even experienced drivers. The absence of a large bulb to house the engine also allowed the body to be shaped with cleaner, more aerodynamic lines. This not only improves visual appeal and efficiency, but also facilitates mass production, as the design can be more easily standardized. Form and function combine to create a car that pleases with both performance and appearance. A practical, though rarely discussed benefit is the vehicle's entry height. With a lower floor and no bulky engine taking up space, getting in and out of the Model 2 requires less effort. A difference of 20 to 30 millimeters may seem small, but it represents a huge advantage for seniors, children, or people who regularly carry loads. These are subtle improvements that become indispensable with daily use. The combination of aerodynamics, optimized interior space, and refined driving demonstrates that Tesla is not only offering a more affordable car, but also redefining expectations of an entry-level model. The Model 2 isn't just affordable, it's desirable. And the secret lies in the fact that every detail has been rethought, from the engine to the last inch of the cabin. From an industrial perspective, all of this only makes sense if it can be mass-produced, and that's where the axial flux motor reveals another advantage. Its simple structure, with fewer components and lean design, allows for faster and more cost-effective manufacturing, eliminating the need for long shafts, complex supports, and difficult-to-assemble parts. In practice, this means less time on the production line and a lower risk of errors, ensuring efficient design and delivery. The Tesla Model 2 doesn't just represent the arrival of a new electric car on the market, it symbolizes a profound shift in the global mobility paradigm. Combining an ultra-compact axial motor, above-average energy efficiency, intelligent design, and a surprisingly affordable price, Tesla demonstrates that it's possible to unite innovation and technological democratization. This model isn't just an option for those seeking economy or sustainability. It's an invitation for millions of people to participate in a revolution that until recently seemed distant. If 2026 will be remembered as a milestone in automotive history, it's because the Model 2 doesn't just deliver. It redefines what's expected of an electric car and paves the way for a future where clean, efficient mobility ceases to be a privilege and becomes the norm. The Model 2 isn't just another launch. It's the beginning of a new era in which innovation, efficiency, and affordability go hand in hand. With its ultra-compact axial motor, impressive range, and competitive price, it demonstrates that the future of electric cars is already here. The driving experience offered by the Model 2 also reinforces the promise of technological democratization. Every detail, from the engine's instant response to improved stability, was designed so that anyone, regardless of technical knowledge, can notice the difference compared to conventional electric vehicles. And for those who want to stay up to date with the hottest news in the automotive world, the Model 2 is a benchmark. Subscribing to specialized channels, activating notifications, and following Tesla's launches isn't just a matter of curiosity. It's closely following a revolution that promises to transform urban mobility, the way we view vehicles, and the automotive industry as a whole.